Ranta Zenin has one of the fastest rises and falls that I've ever seen in basically any shonen. And I can't believe it all started with a fake-ass gay interview. I hope that we don't get more of these fake-ass gay interviews convincing people of stuff for a good little minute there. About 2 days, this character came out of nowhere and was randomly being played by the fan base. We were seeing Ranta Zenin edits, bro. Ranta Zenin edits. Shortly after the glaze of Ranta started coming out, we got the infamous Season 3, Episode 4 of Jujutsu Kaisen. You know there's gonna be spoilers in this video, bro. The episode where pretty much everything flipped on its head when it comes to Ranta, and everything flipped on its head when it came to Maki. Rest in peace, Mai. And this all started because some guy decided to make a fake gay interview. In this fake interview, Gege Akutami himself goes on to say, "I didn't like the idea of the entire Zenin clan being evil, so I introduced the character of Ranta Zenin. Ranta is a good boy, representing the hope for change in the Zenin clan. He uses his wealth and influence to manage various orphanages and shelters for the homeless, animals, and battered women. As for his eventual fate, sorry." Now you think there'd be some immediate red flags with Gege calling Ranta Zenin a good boy, but, you know, I guess the flags didn't raise. The red flags weren't there. After realizing that this was some bullshit, everyone started flipping on Ranta, and it made them look at the story a little closer. And we all realized that this motherfucker Ranta is a bitch. I mean, who could have guessed that? Really? But what we did get out of this situation is a contender for some of the best slander memes in Jujutsu Kaisen history. Because, dear God, I have never seen better slander. What is this image? I have to admit to myself that this slander is on the level of Megumi. These memes are on the level of Megumi slander. And the best part about all of these is that most of them are coming from one person. The slander has hit so hard for this person, they're literally just putting Ranta in random fucking memes. Random fucking pictures, bro. And I know the counter arguments for this. How could this slander be anywhere near some of the best slander that we've had in the series if most of the memes are only coming from one person? Well, that, my friend, can be explained by the fact that Ranta slander has flipped on his head so hard that it not only single-handedly brought him into the spotlight as a character, even though he had a whole maybe 3 pages of screen time. My friend, Ranta slander and memes have begun to make people not only connect with, but understand parts in the story better that they didn't previously. I'd like to remind you, no one knew about this fucking character or even cared. Months ago, a month ago, 2 weeks ago. Quote this person on Twitter, "Love how the character implied to have been an enabler of Zenin's abuse tries to fight Maki by using a technique that paralyzes by looking from a distance. A perfectly passive onlooker applying pressure on Maki and holding on to deniability until death. Ranta is legitimately bystander man." Bystander man with the bystander I'ma just watch curse technique. The all-seeing eyes. Another quote, "It's been killing me learning this guy has glazers, like a total nobody with 3 pages of screen time that committed suicide while shitting himself to hold Maki back for 0.567 seconds, all just so he could defend the honor of the evil-ass eugenics building." Let's not forget, my friends, Ranta was not even killed by Maki. He literally killed himself. And if we're being honest, I literally cannot think of a better end for such a good boy. Why I think this slander is up there with some of the best is because of just how much truth that has inside of it. The reason that Megumi slander worked so well is because it had a hint of truth in it. We all really did want to see Megumi's potential, unfortunately. But with Ranta slander, he really is just a bum-ass, bitch-ass bystander, side character, 3-page ass nigga who killed himself with his own curse technique, trying to hold his cousin in place so she could be murdered. And not only did he pass away while his cousin aura farmed and moved with no urgency in the anime, I'm going to consider the anime canon in this one. Not only that, but he died with a smile on his face, thinking that they actually killed Maki. And somehow people still believed that bullshit ass interview, bro. What? Personally, I think the inclusion of him was a very deliberate decision. All the other Zenin men present are violently misogynistic people, and he clearly isn't. But he does absolutely nothing to distance himself from those men or stop it. He's like most men, IRL, a bystander to patriarchy. And boy, if he couldn't, if there's ever been a good example of that, this guy is the fucking vet. Like, we really gotta give Gege credit here for cooking. Like the eyes, bro. Nobody noticed, I promise you, nobody was talking about this before the memes. Nobody noticed it. But that goes to show you that good slander can actually make the story better. Make it more enjoyable. And bad slander, like Megumi slander, can actually make you enjoy the story less. Yes, this entire video was just a setup so that I could defend Megumi. Fuck Ranta. Yeah, and the last thing I'd like to say is some people have been saying, "Oh, why are you blaming Ranta? It's not like he could do anything. It's not like he could tell anyone to stop. What was he gonna do? He has a weak curse technique. Wah, wah, wah." Ranta Zenin is no joke part of a group that is considered the strongest members of the Zenin clan in its entirety. You are only allowed to be semi-grade 1 at the lowest to get into this group. And not only is Ranta Zenny one of those people, he is one of the 3 people that they would call to the front lines first to stop someone like Maki. Anyone who is not Maki Zenin tier, anyone who is a grade 1 sorcerer or below, is not getting out of Ranta's curse technique. I say all that to say that this bitch ass nigga could have just left like Toji. A long time ago, he could have totally just left. Oh, but he just was too weak. What was he gonna do to stand up to them? He didn't need to stand up to them. Then he just needs to leave. He just needs to go. How are you gonna stop him? He can just look at you and stop you. Literally, I don't understand how anybody is even getting an attack off on Ranta if they are not special grade 1 tier, basically. You guys just want to defend this bitch so bad, bro. Yeah, I know you are, bro. I know you are, man. Ranta Zenny is a fucking dork, doofus, dingus, dillweed. Fuck him.